The Tale of the Siren of Stormwater. At night, when the sky hangs so low that the stars seem to drown in the black, quiet sea, a shadow runs along the pier, barefoot, veil torn. A girl glides between the houses like fog drifting in after a storm. Wedding candles are still burning. Her bridal crown lies in the mud by the gate. Inside, her parents call her name. But she will not return. Fate chose differently. On that very night, she leapt from the cliff, straight onto the deck of a ship flying a black flag. The pirates roared with laughter. The old captain spat overboard. Girl on deck means trouble ahead. Dress in a circle. No crying on my ship. She looked at them calmly, too calmly for a runaway bride. And when the sailors tried to tear off her wreath, she whispered, "Better the sea take me than a husband I never chose." The captain smirked. "Have it your way. The plank waits." She stepped forward herself. No scream, no pleading. And when the waves closed over her head, the world became dark, cold, and infinitely still. In the deep, he met her, the sea demon, master of storms. He wrapped around her like kelp, like the wind of a midnight gale. His voice had no color, yet it clung to her. Life or vengeance? Choose. She opened her eyes. Where her wedding dress once floated, a silver tail now shimmered, torn like her destiny. Again the demon asked, "Life or vengeance?" "Vengeance," she breathed. And so was born the Siren of Stormwater, a spirit of the abyss whose song shattered waves and sanity. She drowned the entire crew of that ship, all but the captain. He was last. She wanted him to look into her eyes as the sea sealed its jaws around him. Sailors whispered after that, "If, during a stormy night, you hear a woman laughing, run. It isn't a woman. It's what's left of one, a creature who listens only to the storm." He took her in his arms, cold as the breath of eternity, and asked, "Do you choose death or eternity beside me?" She looked at him unafraid for the first time in her life. In his eyes, she saw no cruelty, no frost, only sorrow, vast, oceanic. "With you," she whispered, "if you want me." He smiled so softly the waves didn't even move. "I have waited for you." And the deep closed around her, gifting her a new body, a silver tail torn like her dress, and a voice capable of making the sea forget its own laws. Thus she became the bride Siren, chosen by the sea demon, his beloved, his strength, his shadow. She lived with him in the abyss, his hands, storm, his breath, an ancient song. His love, so deep even the water trembled holding it. She didn't miss the world of men. He was enough. But one thing remained in her heart, a feeling the demon never took. Hatred. For men, for sailors, for those who laughed when the captain ordered her thrown into the waves, for those who pushed her into the sea like she was garbage, not human. And the demon saw that fury. He kissed her and said, "Do what you will. The sea obeys you." One day a ship drifted into the mist. White sails, a proud captain, the same one. He did not recognize the mist, but the mist recognized him. She rose from the water slowly, scales trembling, a beauty that dimmed the stars, a voice, endless, haunting. The captain paled, understood, too late. She moved closer. "Do you remember me, darling?" His lips trembled. He tried to back away, but behind him was only the plank, and her eyes, deep as death itself. "You wanted death," he croaked. "Let me go?" She smiled, soft, almost tender. "No, Captain, you're the first who must pay." She pulled him into the water. No kiss, no regret. Just took him, and the sea swallowed him without a sound. When she returned to the demon, his voice was gentler than the calm after a storm. "Does it ease you?" "Yes," she murmured, pressing against him. "But I'm not finished." He brushed his fingers through her hair. "Then continue. You are my wrath, my song, my love." And the sea became their home, the storm, their crown. Since then, sailors whisper, "If you see a girl in the mist with a silver tail, say your goodbyes. She's hunting those whose hearts smell of salt and lies." But they whisper something else too. When a storm ends too quickly, it means she has returned to the demon's embrace, because she loves him, and only him.